And now retreat. And we can Lance Pulse to take the KO on ADP. Here we go, deck number 2. We are continuing our Single Strike extravaganza. What's another S word? Single Strike Soiree? Single Strike Soiree. Let's do that. Hey everybody, Nick from 9Card TCG, and we are doing a second, it's not being published on the same day, but I'm recording it on the same day, so it feels appropriate to say we're continuing our Single Strike series. Yeah, Single Strike series, although Single Strike Soiree sounds super fancy. So today we are going to be looking at baby Single Strike Urshifu. We're looking at the single prize Urshifu, and so let's get right into it. So here is the baby Single Strike Urshifu. It's our little tiny Single Strike cub, and it looks, again, very similar to most other Single Strike decks. They're all going to share the same skeleton or core, and that's just a byproduct of Single Strike needing the same things. Unlike Rapid Strike, where you can have more diversity and variety in the cards you play, which kind of gives Rapid Strike an extra advantage because you never know what to expect from a different Rapid Strike deck. Not every Rapid Strike Urshifu deck is going to look identical, and for the most part, Single Strike decks are going to look really, really similar with maybe a little bit of variation in some tech cards. But anyway, that's not the point. We have our main Kubfu, which we are evolving into Single Strike Urshifu. This is a single prize Pokemon, Field Crush, a dark and a colorless, 50 damage. If there's a stadium in play, if your opponent has a stadium in play, discard it. So if you play, say, Path to the Peak, and then you use Field Crush, it will not get discarded, but if your opponent has a giant Hearth and you play Field Crush, it will get discarded. So not a bad attack. Fist of Strife is the attack we are looking to use. 2 dark and a colorless energy, 100 damage, and if it has any damage counters on it, this attack does 100 more damage. So you could be doing 200 damage if this Pokemon has any damage counters on it. Luckily for us, we are playing Houndoom. There we go, Houndoom with the Single Strike Roar ability, where we can search our deck for a Single Strike energy, attach it to one of our Single Strike Pokemon, and that Pokemon gets the energy and also takes 20 damage. So now we accelerated energy, put damage counters on our Single Strike Urshifu, and now the secondary effect of Fist of Strife kicks in, or Fist of Strife kicks in, and we are hitting for a minimum of 220 damage. If you have a second Single Strike energy, you could be doing 240. That's enough to knock out pretty much every Pokemon V in the game with just a single prize Pokemon. That's really, really good. And you could be doing this if you go first. You could, in theory, do this as early as turn 2, so not a bad attack at all. We also have a copy of Stonjourner to help us against matchups that require a fighting type Pokemon, like dark type Pokemon for the most part, like Eternatus, and also some lightning Pokemon like Pikarom, so we could be hitting for weakness. Giga Hammer is going to do 240, and if we can get some extra Single Strike energies on there, it's going to be doing a bit more, and you could be taking some knockouts, or at least doing heavy damage to fighting weak Pokemon. Because we are running single prize Pokemon, a lot of our Pokemon don't have a ton of HP, and we really need to look out for things like Gmax Rapid Flow that could wipe our bench. So Mew with the bench barrier ability is pretty important. And then we also have Oricorio-GX for the Dance of Tribute ability, where one of our Pokemon were knocked out in our opponent's last turn, we can draw 3 cards. We can only use 1 Dance of Tribute ability each turn, so you can't set up multiple Oricorios to try to draw like 9 cards when your Houndour gets knocked out or something like that. So that is, for the most part, the deck. We are running things like 2 Ordinary Rods to get basic energies and Pokemon back into the deck. Because we are running single prize Pokemon or 1 prize Pokemon, they are likely to get knocked out pretty easily, and we need to get them back into our deck so we can continue to play them. So that's why we're running Ordinary Rod. The rest of the deck is pretty similar. I am running a copy of Bruno because, again, if one of our Pokemon was knocked out during our opponent's last turn, we could draw 7 cards instead of 4, which is really nice. And the rest of the deck is pretty simple. The one thing I do want to point out, I don't know why I'm holding this pen, the one thing I do want to point out is that Kubfu is not a Single Strike Pokemon. So you can't put Single Strike energies onto Kubfu. So just keep that in mind. If you try, the game might not let you, but if you just like say in person and you go to attach a Single Strike energy, that will just get discarded because it says that on the card. So keep that in mind. You know, Tower of Darkness to draw cards, earn a Vitality. You get the idea. Let's get into it. If you are brand new to the channel, firstly, welcome. Second, it would be super cool if you hit the subscribe button and bell notification so you never miss another video. Leaving a like and a comment tells YouTube that other people should be watching this video, and you know, helps the channel grow, so it's really appreciated. We do want to go first because we're an evolution deck, right? We play a lot of stage 1s. I'm gonna leave that for now because then I can kind of calm it away if I need. We have another Houndour. Oh man. You know what? It's alright. Because what we can do is we can Evolution Incense for the Houndoom, evolve Urshifu, Calm for we don't have a Dene or Crobat. So it's kind of unfortunate. To not have energy is kind of bad. I wonder what our opponent is playing. They have, you know, some Incineroar, Weezing combo. Okay. So let's evolve. Let's Evolution Incense for another Houndoom. We'll be able to take out this Litten, and we can also get rid of that Swell, so that's kind of cool. And I don't know what their plan is for the Litten. And I'm gonna calm. Let's calm the Urshifu because we have the Kubfu. I think I want to get this Oricorio. Let's just look at this. It's weak to fighting. It's weak to fighting. I mean, do I want to set up? Do I want to threaten the Stonjourner? All right. We'll threaten with the Stonjourner, and we will Field Crush. Get rid of that Chaotic Swell, and then as long as we don't get knocked out this coming turn, Research is a big prize to draw. As long as we don't get knocked out this turn, which they would have to do 100 damage, you know, we can again search with Single Strike Roar to attack for, you know, 260 damage. So we could be doing some massive damage this next turn. I don't necessarily think we'll see what this Weezing does. Severe Poison. Your opponent's Pokemon in play have no abilities except for neutralizing gas. So we definitely do want to knock it out this turn. So getting an energy is really important. We'll only be doing 90 damage. And it's interesting that they are playing Tyranitar. So it is not purely a single prize deck. There's the Dedenne. And they can hit us for 4 poison damage, so that'll bring us to 80. And because we already are evolved, we can't cure that poison. The 3 ways to get rid of poison is 1, evolving your Pokemon, that gets rid of any status condition, bringing them to the bench removes status conditions, and using a card or effect that cures or gets rid of the status conditions are the 3 ways to do it. So we have a Capture Energy. I kind of like that because we can get Oricorio, not you. I don't know why. Oricorio, and we, you know what? We're gonna play this Kubfu so that we can evolve into an Urshifu when we need to. We have, ooh, okay. This is not bad. This is not bad. And we are going to Fist of Strafe to take this knockout. This Fist of Strafe will knock out that Tyranitar. And it's unfortunate. We are going to get knocked out before our next turn. So when they end their turn, we will take 40 more damage, which will knock us out. But I don't know if I don't think Oricorio will proc. Like, I don't know if we'll be able to use Dance of Tribute, because technically it didn't happen during our opponent's last turn. It happened in between turns. So that is something to consider. But we can always be hitting with Stonjourner. We can always be hitting... I don't really want to hit with Houndoom. I'm kind of glad we didn't use Single Strike Raw, because then obviously it would have been knocked out during our opponent's, like, in between turns before my opponent went. Now at least it'll get knocked out and I can send up a different Pokemon of my choosing. They're going to evolve into the Torracat. It's going to do 80. If a stadium's in play, this does 30 more damage. I will be able to Bruno, which is pretty good. I'll be able to Bruno for 7 to try to find that second Urshifu. I am going to promote Kubfu. So, yeah, I can't attach a Single Strike Energy, but I can attach one. I'll drop the other Kubfu, and I'm going to Bruno, just because I want to try to find that, right, it didn't count for 7, because it didn't get knocked out during my last turn. Before I retreat, let's see, Single Strike Roar, I should have 2. Yeah. So I'll be able to take the knockout on their Torracat with Stonjourner, because there's a stadium in play. So this is going to do 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So Land Pulse will do 100 damage, enough to knock out their Torracat, so I don't have to worry about their Incineroar next turn. And we have the Capture Energy so that we can Giga Hammer and take out this Galarian Weezing next turn. I'm not sure the purpose of this Tyranitar V. I don't know if we just aren't giving them a chance to set up. I don't know if it's just meant to be like a meat shield, and then hit with something like we're not gonna Karens. We don't need to. We can Capture Energy, and I'm gonna research. Okay, we can calm away this Kubfu, and we can get our Urshifu. So that's good. And let's go ahead and Giga Hammer. Can't use Giga Hammer next turn, that's okay. I probably could have just Land Pulse for 200. That would have been better. And we're going to get knocked out this turn anyway. So really what I need is I need an Urn of Vitality. So they're going to take the knockout. Or promote this. An Urn of Vitality is what I need, because that'll let me do 220 damage. So I am going to Dance of the Tribute. I can do that now, finally. I'm gonna thin the deck a little bit. Let's discard this. Let's discard this Evolution Incense. We'll thin with the Houndour, and and they're just gonna concede. They expect it. If all we needed to do was draw an Urn and we won. So beautiful. All right, not a bad start for this deck. Here we go, game number 2. And if you are a brand new player and you want to learn how to play Pokemon trading card game a little bit better, you can join my Discord. We talk about deck lists, play testing, and just general advice. So definitely do so. The link is in the episode description. Not a bad hand. Not a bad hand. We're gonna keep the calm. We're gonna Capture Energy. We're playing Eternatus. Ooh, Okay. Not good. Not good. We're gonna capture energy. Stonjourner. We're gonna quick ball away this urn. And we're gonna get a Houndour. We'll throw. Oh, I already attached the energy for the turn. I don't want to do training. I don't think that's really worth my time. And that's going to be it for now. So now I got to try to put pressure. Already, turn 2, Eternatus Vmax. Oof, this is not looking good. Not, and they have the energy attachments too. Yeah, we are donezo. Because we don't have, because we had to attach to Kubfu to get the Stonjourner. But let's see. We'll try to get as much damage as we can. Like I said, I don't think it's not gonna go super good. I am gonna research this away. Try to set up a Kubfu. We got a tower, so that's good. We'll get extra damage with the tower. We'll throw this down. And we will Karen's. And then we can Lance Pulse for quite a bit of damage. That's pretty substantial damage. I mean, that's not nothing for 2 energies on a single prize Pokemon. It's unfortunate that we, we have to deal with Eternatus Vmax turn 2. That's also able to attack turn 2. It's, oh, they're gonna switch. They're probably gonna, okay, yeah, and they're gonna Marnie us. That's not great. But derail, discard a special energy from our Pokemon. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, there's just nothing we can do about this. Wow, we have so many Houndours. This is like. What do we have? We have an Urshifu, so I guess we'll get a Houndour. A Houndoom, I mean. We'll play the Urshifu. Just so we can Single Strike Roar onto it. Right? I am going to retreat out into my other Houndour, because this one has the Air Balloon, and I want to keep that Air Balloon so I can keep switching as I need. We'll get our other Houndour down. And I guess we'll get our other Kubfu down. And we'll dance a tribute. So we have an urn. How many energies? There should be 2 in the discard. There are. So let's earn. And next turn, we'll be able to take out this Eternatus Vmax, which is pretty nice. So I think we are done. Oh, of course. Man, they just have everything they need. No, they're taking the Oricorio. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They're going to get those 2 prizes just a little faster. They have everything they like. This is Eternatus Vmax at its like peak. Like what more could they possibly have wanted or needed? So we'll attach. We'll attach. We'll go capture. I don't think we really need anything. And let's do this. We'll get rid of the other potential attacker. There's a Mew, that's not very helpful. A Switch, not super helpful. And a Marnie, which can be very helpful. So we don't really have anything that can hit for weakness because our Stonjourner's in the discard pile. They are going to Marnie for us, which is alright. They do have Weavile to move Dark Energy from one Pokemon to another, so that, you know, they are just going to take us out with their Moltres, it looks like. It's going to take 30 damage, though. So we'll put up this one because, like I said, it has the Air Balloon. We need to be able to do 220. We need to do 190 to it. And it's weak to grass. We don't have anything that's grass. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They only have one prize left, so... So I guess we'll just, we'll go out swinging, right? I probably should have researched just to try to see, like, we can Evolution Incense for our other... We could have taken out this Moltres with this, this Urshifu, but, you know, it is what it is. It wouldn't really matter too much because they have this other Eternatus ready to go that would just knock us out next turn, so it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, they'll take 90 and game's over. You know, it is what it is, right? So this is one of the problems with decks like this. They're just gonna take so much. They're gonna put so much pressure. Like I said, this Eternatus deck just got everything it could have needed. So, but that's, hey, that happens. All right, let's get into the last match of the day. We are playing probably some type of metal deck. ADP, Corviknight, Metagross. I have no idea. It could just be a Luke Metal. Although I haven't really seen a lot of Luke Metals. We are going to take a mulligan. Haven't seen Luke Metal that much, right? Like recently, ever since Chilling Reign. I don't know if people are just want to play the new stuff or if they like the new stuff better. Okay. Oh, this is not great. No energy, no Marnie. I'd rather a Marnie than these research. This is probably ADP if they have the water. Could be, I don't know, they could just be trying to throw us off with a different deck box. We are in a lot of trouble. We have no choice but to research because they're threatening the attack next turn. So we'll get some Pokemon onto the field. We'll capture energy and we'll get that Oricorio. And I'm just put him down. I'm gonna just put him down. They are gonna take the knockout. I can guarantee. I mean, they can't threaten the attack because they have a water energy, not a metal energy. But you know, they're gonna Crushing Hammer. Of course, it's gonna be a heads. I know it is. Oh my goodness, what a surprise. Wow. Okay. Okay. The real question is, can we draw a Professor's Research? Now I really want one. They're going to Marnie us, which is okay, right? We didn't have too great of a hand, and we're going to get to see some more cards. They might not be able to knock us out. Professor's Research, this is actually looking pretty good. There's another hammer. That would not be good. Ooh, 2 tails. Beautiful. I'm going to get the Air Balloon. And let's see what else they go for. I mean, now they have the Quick Ball. They're going to go for a Dene. I'm curious what that last card is. It was a switch. Okay. Cherish Ball. Ooh, let's see what they got. There it is. There's the ADP, like I expected. So now we know what we're playing against. Maybe we'll see an energy switch. Maybe they'll energy switch, retreat out AC. ADP for single prize decks is like the worst. Because of that auto creation, you're going to be able to take 2 prizes on an otherwise 1 prize Pokemon. They can play them all while I have nothing in my hand for them. I mean, it actually doesn't matter because my bench is full, so who cares? Do they have the energy? They don't have the energy switch. Okay, so they can't AC. Wow, that really powered up their Zacian, huh? Let's throw this tower down. We're gonna Evolution Incense 4. I have 2 Houndooms and 2 Urshifus. I have the same odds of drawing into either. I'm gonna go Houndoom because if I, at the very least, I could attack with Stonjourner. Not the, we do get the Urshifu and we do get the energy. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I am going to tower away the tower, because if we can, okay, we can't, that's okay. We'll throw on this, and now we'll Single Strike Roar. I was hoping we can draw into that 3rd one, but we could not. That's quite alright. Because we have the urns. And we can... There we go. Hit them for 240. So now anything we do with Stonjourner next turn will take them out. So if they don't AC, you know, now they have to AC or they have to switch with Zacian and take the knockout. But in theory, we could power up another Urshifu and take the knockout on this Zacian. So they're going to get rid of the Metal Energy. They have the opportunity to AC. I really hope they do, because then I can Fist of Strafe again, or I can Field Crush, whatever, it doesn't matter what I do, and then start to power up this other Kubfu with the Dark Energy, and kind of dig for the 2nd Urshifu, because then, if I don't get it for my prizes when this gets knocked out, because then when they send up their Zacian to take the counter KO, I have a ready-to-go Urshifu to hit them right back. When this gets knocked out, I have an urn to put those Single Strike energies back into the deck so I can proc Fist of Strife's secondary effect of doing more damage with damage counters and just accelerate energies faster. So, another Mawile. I mean, they must be just trying to thin the deck. Yeah, that's what I figured. Because we're bench locked, and honestly, putting basic Pokemon on the bench doesn't really hurt us too much. What are they going to Crushing Hammer? They finally get the heads. That is the smart option, right? Because what else are they going to do? They're going to do the Pokemon that's going to knock them out next turn anyway. Even if they do take the energy off of Urshifu, if they go for the AC this turn, I can still Field Crush to take the KO. They're going to Eldegoss. What do they have in the discard pile? They're going to go for a Marnie. Okay, Marnie, not super great, right? We don't really like the Marnie. We had a pretty good hand with the Urn and the Darkness Energy. But who knows, maybe we can find the other Urshifu like this. As long as we can get the Urshifu Urn Energy. We got the Urshifu and an Energy, so that's pretty good. They are going to go for the switch. Okay. So really, we just need an urn. We just need an urn. Okay, so let's use Single Strike Roar. Let's thin a little bit. We are going to Oricorio. Try to get this urn. We don't get the urn, but we can tower. We do get the urn. Beautiful. And we'll get our other Kubfu on the bench. And we can Single Strike Roar. We'll retreat. And do I want a Marnie? I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to Fist of Strafe. Take this KO. We got a switch, that's not bad. And we got a Dark Energy. I do like that. Do like that. Switch isn't super helpful, but let's see. Will they go for the AC or will they go for the Ultimate Ray? Ultimate Ray is probably their better bet, right? It's going to do 150 damage. That'll take the knockout. And they will get to power up one of their bench Pokemon, probably their Mawile, with some basic energies. But then, you know, obviously, all I need is 2 energies to be able to knock out this ADP. So, you know, it's not looking super great for them. I have the Marnie, I have the Research. They are going to go Ultimate Ray. That is the smarter move in my opinion. Now let's just wait for them to actually do it. Yeah, there's the Ultimate Ray. There's the knockout. So we need to get another urn. We do have a Marnie. I don't really want to give up the boss. It's kind of unfortunate that they have the other Zacian, but it is what it is. Okay, so we can start to power up. Let's tower away this tower. We don't really need any of these. We can Single Strike Roar. Get this on. So we're definitely going to take the KO. But what I need to do is start setting up. We only have 7 cards. I need to start setting up this Kubfu. So I do think I have to ditch everything. I don't have anything crazy in there. How many Single Strike energies? We have a couple of urns. We have 2. Beautiful. And now, I wish I can. How many? Oh, there are 3 in the deck. Okay, so I'm going to Ordinary Rod. I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to do both because I feel like I could use the energy. And we are going to put Kubfu and a Urshifu back into the deck. And we'll take the energy back into the deck. We'll calm the Houndour for an Urshifu. We attached for turn already, so we'll just go ahead and put another Air Balloon down. We'll Dance of Tribute. And we'll drop this Kubfu. And so we can Single Strike Roar onto this Urshifu to set it up for next turn. And now retreat. And we can Lance Pulse to take the KO on ADP. Quick Ball. A boss's orders would be amazing. There's our Single Strike energy. That's pretty good. And an Evolution Incense. So we might be able to search. Let's see what they do. We might win this. Because all their Pokemon are... that's a bummer. Okay. They're going to put... Which one? Okay, they're going to go with... Really, the Dark Energy. Okay. Because I would love a boss's order to pull up this Dedenne and then hit it with Giga Hammer. That would be pretty sweet. Do I have boss's order? Our 2 copies are in the discard pile, so that's unfortunate. I don't think I run 3. I'm not 100% sure. They are gonna boss up my Urshifu for sure. Yeah. That is simply unfortunate. We can shuffle 2 Pokemon back into the deck. So let's do our Urshifus. And we can Evolution Incense. Urshifu. Let's earn. We got the 1, so we'll attach. We'll go here. This is weak to fire and resistant to psychic. Beautiful. Single Strike Roar. And now we can retreat and Fist of Strife for game. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, maybe this deck isn't so bad. Oh man, that was beautiful. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed playing that deck. It was a lot of fun. You can really see in that ADP matchup how if you can put a little bit of pressure on your opponent, that you can beat ADP. I just did it, and yeah, they didn't get the AC off. But even if they did, they I think they only took 2 prizes. I could be wrong. Maybe they would have won if they got the AC off. But I think they had 4 prizes left, which means they still would have had 2 prizes, but maybe they would have bossed up the Oricorio instead, and that would have been game. No, they still would have had 1 prize remaining if they bossed up Oricorio, took the knockout, but that's not the point. Obviously, a deck that is super aggro and doesn't really give you a chance to set up, you do need like a turn or 2 to try to get your evolutions in a line and get them going, start powering things up, and you need to have a secondary attacker on the bench so that when your active Pokemon gets knocked out, and it will with 140 HP, you have something to come right back next turn and continue attacking. Overall, if you are looking for just a budget deck and you want to play with the newest cards and you want to use something like Single Strike, I think this deck is pretty good. Is it like super top tier competitive? I mean, we didn't play any Psychic decks, so you might have had an easier time with a deck that is like weak to Psychic, that's weak to Dark, like Shadow Rider Calyrex. But like I said, I don't want to say this is like the best single prize deck ever, but it is pretty good, and like I can feel pretty comfortable recommending it as a good budget deck. That's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, again, hitting the subscribe button and bell notification is really, really helpful. And leaving a comment and liking the video is the best way to tell YouTube that this video should be seen by other people. And if you absolutely love this channel, like I need more of this guy in my life, then you can go and follow me on social media and join my Discord to learn how to play the game just a little bit better and get some practice while doing so. All the links in the description, but that is going to do it for us today. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.